stop being petty towards the 11th ranked Yukon Huskies.
Say it again.
11th ranked University of Connecticut Huskies.
I like the way that sounds. I ain't gonna lie.
I really do like how it sounds. The 11th ranked, or was it 12? I know it's not 7. That's all I know. It's not 7. It's not top. It's not giving top 10. That's all I know. Anybody else after 7? I don't know who. I don't know. I don't look down that low on the list no more. So I don't know who is after 7. So I'm just woo! Child, we go, let me let me go ahead and get ready for all the smoke that's gonna come this way because I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
Ay, fantasma,
What's good, basketball enthusiasts, and welcome to episode 9 of Beauty and the Ref. My beautiful co-host and catch is joining me, and it's your boy DG. We're here to talk all things women's basketball, and specifically the college basketball season. Hope everyone had a blessed holiday, safe, had some good eats, COVID-free, but we're ready to talk about women's basketball. During the WNBA season, we gave roses to pioneers in women's basketball, so we thought we'd do a little bit of the same during the women's college basketball season. So we're going to honor certain All-Americans that you may or may not know who have, pioneered women's basketball and helped it become what it is today. So today, Nkechi is going to give us her All-American for this week.
So this is actually one of my favorite players who I tried to model my game after, but want that versatile. So my honoree is none other than the legendary Latoya Thomas. Now, for y'all who do not know, Latoya Thomas was a 4-year starter and standout at Mississippi State. While at Mississippi State, she became the 8th freshman in the 25-year history of the then Kodak All-American to be named first team All-American. She later went on to become one of the few people to be named first team All-American all 4 years in college. Throughout her career, Latoya Thomas finished her career at Mississippi State ranked number 1 in scoring for both men and women with 2,981 points. She later went on to be to the 2003 SEC Player of the Year and the first round draft pick in the 2003 WNBA draft when she was selected by the Cleveland Rockers. Now, she was second in amongst rookies in scoring and was the leading candidate for Rookie of the Year. She did not get that. However, she did have a really good year with with Cleveland, leading them to the playoffs. Unfortunately, Cleveland folded, and she was plagued by injuries, and never really just had her college game translate over to her collegiate career. But if you ever seen her play, she was like really one of those dynamic players that was really modernizing, the big wings or like the stretch fours or those really big small forwards. And honestly, if she did not keep tearing the ACL, Latoya Thomas would have been an Olympian and possibly a WNBA champion because she was really just that good.
Now, Latoya Thomas was the business coming out of Mississippi State. As a Tennessee fan, I always, watched when we played them. And she wasn't Shamika Holdsclaw, like athletic like her, but she was versatile. Like she could shoot, she could take you
Big.
to a hole. And I don't know if she would have won a championship because after Cleveland folded, she got picked up by San Antonio, and they was all right. But and then when she came to LA, the knees just gave out. So I mean, she was a baller. You hate to see someone go down with injuries like that, but you cannot overlook her college career because like you just said, she was a baller. She had all the accolades.
She was a baller, and really and truly, I mean, yeah, they did give that 2003 Wade Trophy to Diana Taurasi, but like she was the second leading vote getter. Like I really feel like they could have went to Latoya, but I mean, it's Connecticut, but we're not gonna get on them. But Latoya Thomas, like I said, once again, was one of my favorite players. And one thing I remember about her is like you would really just be, like be in awe because she was a really good mid-range shooter. Was really consistent hitting those 15 footers on end. But she would step out and hit threes. And not only she was a big body, she was like sister, she was a big body, and she could run the floor well and really hit those threes too. Like she was legit like one of my favorite players. Like it was a lot of good players in the SEC at that time. So for her to be, the cream of the crop during that time, like let's just say it like this, she won SEC Player of the Year over Carol Lawson. Like Latoya
Deservedly so. She was balling at Mississippi
ball.
State. All
She was
right, so now it's my favorite time of the show. Three things in Catchy's feeling. Let us know what you feeling. Is it holiday related? Did you catch any games before the holidays? What you feeling?
So it's not holiday related. However, it is, related to, some the things the girls are doing out that are just not, on the court. They're doing a lot of good things off the court. And one of them it has to do with some on the court. But the three things I'm feeling, I'm gonna start off with this individual who I feel is like, I'm gonna say this. I am really loving this new wave of players because, like, a lot of people have like this notion that in order for a girl to play basketball, she has to be like really hard and really masculine and really tough or whatnot. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's you, that's you. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's so nice to see these young ladies that are ballers and are really good basketball players still embrace their feminine side and their beauty and project all of that and just further have more viewership because people want to see, like, these beautiful women play. So with that being said, the first one is I'm feeling is Kaiser Condrasek. Now, she has her deal with Adidas. However, with that being said, she has really been putting on for Candace and the Ace line of Adidas. Like, she just looks so good in it. And I'm just like, oh my God, I love it. And I really think I sent those photos. I think I sent it to like everybody I know. I was like, y'all see this girl, look at her, she's just gorgeous. That's the first thing I'm feeling. Number two, I would say, is this whole NIL thing really has these girls in their bag. These girls are really getting their money, really getting these product endorsements, or really just making a name for themselves. One of my favorite ones, though, happens to be Ziya Cook getting her endorsement deal and her partnership with Fenty. Now, I'm a makeup girl and a skincare girl. I love it all. So to see a basketball girl get a big deal like that, and on top of that, she was really just, incorporating her teammates in with it, and she got them all like these really nice little press packages, with all the little goodies and stuff. I loved it. I wish we had that when I was playing back in college, but we didn't. But I still love it because I really do feel like, honestly, if I was playing this day and age, I bet like Black Opal Cosmetics and all of them would. Me and Unique Thompson would have been eating this makeup game up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would have been eating the makeup game up. Like, we would have had all our deals. Unique, if you're watching this, girl, you're still one of my favorite players. But that was that. The third thing I'm feeling is dealing with our favorite team, of course, the University of Tennessee, the legendary Lady Volunteers. I don't know when was the last time this happened, but this is just the big three on my three things I'm feeling. All four of the incoming freshmen, or the current freshmen at Tennessee, all four of them, Carolyn Strickland, Sarah Buckets, Kaya Always Win and Win, and Brooklyn the Speech the Miles, Speedy Gonzalez Miles. All four of them have recorded a double-digit scoring game. When was the last time that happened? All four incoming freshmen. That we had four freshmen record a double-digit scoring game. It's just, I feel like things are looking up for Tennessee. Like, things are trending up. Like, we're number 7. I just think things are looking up, and I'm so excited. I'm really just so excited. But those are the three things I'm feeling.
Do you think like some of the women, like former college players, are jealous, or like not jealous, but like, dang, if we had NILs back in the day, I could have had a Fenty Beauty, I could have had this and that. Like,
I really do feel like, I mean, I'm not gonna say I would be jealous, but I would be like, damn, because like, it's like, yeah, like they really could have. I know a lot of girls, especially for like from our day on out, if they would have had those, really could have capitalized off of that and really could have made some money and put extra money in their pockets. Because the thing about it is, the WNBA is still not where it's lucrative for these basketball players, and it's set to play overseas. So it's really nice to see them in other aspects as of right now, or what see in other aspects and be able to to get money and make a name for themselves. So I really do feel like a lot of the older girls probably like, yeah, dang, like I wish this was back then, or whatnot, and we could have got it. But I feel like there's, with social media, you can still brand yourself and make a name for yourself and still, catch the attention of them. Like, look at Shara Eli. Like, it wasn't around when she was playing, but she's had a career with Sex with Avenue. She's, she's with Jordan Brand. She's really like one of the hottest stylists. She's on everybody's, in everybody's, mouth or whatever, whatnot. So, you can still make a name for yourself, but I really do feel like if the players that we grew up watching had it back then, it would have just only have furthered them even more. They would have been able to capitalize on it. I know I would be upset just a little bit, like, dang,
Nah, cause just me personally, I just see like when I watch my nephews and stuff, and they got their iPads and all of that. I'm like, damn, we ain't had none of that. We only got to go outside and play, go play tag. Don't come back in until the lights come on. So
right?
I be hating. So I know a little. I probably would be hating too if
Just a little bit, just a little bit, but just a little bit. So rough. Three things I'm feeling. I know you ready to blow the whistle. Do you have anybody gonna blow the whistle this week or not?
Well, I'm gonna blow the whistle, but it's gonna be like a good whistle. You feel me? It's
Oh,
like that blow the whistle, like the
ain't nobody
crucial.
getting teed up.
Ain't no tee up. It's just a blow the whistle. You did your thug thistle. So this week, I'm just gonna give a little shout out, blow my whistle to Destiny Henderson, Destiny Platts Henderson, because baby always come with the plats, always stay ready. I don't know what her injury was. We may never know, but she didn't look like she was injured to me, and she was really the key to the game and the reason why South Carolina came back and got the W. Because in that first half, the Lexi Hall just was going off. I don't know what Don said. I don't know if Henny felt like she had to carry the team, but baby showed it her thug thizzle. She shot 8 for 13, had 17 points, 7 assists, and 7 steals. Like she was like giving them fits in the second half, and she really raised her stock in the WNBA draft. I feel like coming in, I feel like she could have been mid to late first round pick, depending on this depending on who's picking. But now we know the draft order and everything, and I really feel like if a team in the WNBA needs a point guard, Destiny Henderson is the best option right now. I feel like she could go as high as 3, but I don't know. You see Atlanta's picking, so I don't know. They up in limbo. We don't know what Atlanta gonna do. So
Right.
I really enjoy, as a Tennessee fan, I don't got a problem giving South Carolina their props. Not at all. I
Not
really,
at all.
not at all. I really enjoyed the game. I was glad Henderson came back because, like I said, I didn't know what was going on, but she was really the difference maker. She really got that train running. Like Ziya didn't have the best game, but Henderson said, "Don't worry about it. I could shoot. I'm gonna take it to the hole on these girls." And Stanford really didn't have nobody to stop her. Like I thought Anna Wilson's supposed to be, a great defender, but she couldn't contain Destiny Henderson. And going into SEC play, that's going to be real scary for South Carolina or all the other teams facing South Carolina, because if Henderson could give them 17 and 7 a game to go along with Boston doing her double thug thizzle, they're going to be tough to beat. And I mean, as a Tennessee fan, I hate to say it, but they're going to be tough to beat. If everybody could click at the same time, watch out, rest of the world. Watch out.
I mean, it really shouldn't, as a Tennessee fan, should be anything to hate. Because I'm going to say this, and I always got to clear up with this. South Carolina fans, I don't know why, and I don't know if it's like they think we don't like them and we think they don't like us or whatever. But my whole thing is this: I have no issues with the South with South. I really don't with South Carolina. I really don't. If anything, I am so proud of what Dawn has built that program up to and what she's with it from. Because anybody that's a true basketball fan knows South Carolina back in the gap was, if it won track, all the other sports was whack. I'm just saying. That's the truth. That's just the truth. So the simple fact that Dawn built the program up to what it is now, I can only tip my hat and clap my hands up to that, because she really did do her thing. And I really do, actually, not saying like, oh, I'm a whole fan of them. I really do like that team. The one thing I like about the team, like you said with Destiny Henderson, is that Destiny Henderson has showed this is my team. When we need to score, when we need to get back on track, this is my team. Put the ball in my hands, watch me facilitate, watch me score, watch me lead my team. I really do like that from Dawn. I did say, back when they had Tyesha Harris, and that Tyesha Harris' senior year, that they lost that floor general. Destiny has stepped into that role, and honestly, to me, has exceeded what Tyesha has done. That's just me. I can give them props. Honestly, are they beatable? I feel like every single team in this country, in this nation, is beatable. But honestly, there are my picks to win the title. If South Carolina's not, if South Carolina win this title, this is the title they should win. Like, this is the year where I'm just like, this is the year y'all should win. because it's really still like South Carolina. To me, it's really still like South Carolina and then the rest of the country. They're still my pick to win. I feel like there may be some teams that might can compete with them defensively, but when South Carolina is making shots and running the floor, I don't think anyone can stop them. That's just me.
Definitely. I would like to know what Don said at halftime because like that was a different team. That was really a different team.
Wait,
And I like the second half, even though I ain't gonna say I wanted them to cut that part out. Okay, but hold on. What was I gonna say? I want to know what Don said at halftime because that was a totally different team than the first half. They was more composed. They was better defensively. And with COVID, they got the mask on. I want to see her facial expressions. I want to see her try to read her lips because that's what I do on the side. I'm nosy. I be on the sideline, be like, what the coach say? I be looking and I can't really read Dawn, but she was too calm for me. I would have been up yelling at my look. I coach little kids and I be yelling at the little kids. So it is South Carolina the rest of the team. If South Carolina don't win, I will be surprised.
I'm gonna say this though, and not to just shift it from the other, but like I'm gonna say this. So you saw how Stanford was up on South Carolina, and they pretty much came and zapped them in that third quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Feel like Tennessee could have beat Stanford too. Just saying. I'm just saying. I see where we missed Ray and that extra scoring, but I'm gonna say this and going into the Tennessee Stanford game, we had got it down to three. Thing about it is we had a lapse in our defense as the clock was running out, and Stanford hit that 3 point and went up to six. That right there sustained the momentum to Stanford. I feel like if Tennessee would have stopped that or at least cut it down to one going into the fourth quarter, Tennessee would have won that game.
And I also think the difference is the outside shooting. Like
Right.
Littleton came in, she made some key shots. Henderson made some shots from the perimeter. I feel like Tennessee gonna have to get some buckets from Tess Darby if they're gonna play her 15, 20 minutes a game.
Right.
Like she can't just show up against the Chattanoogas and the Eastern Tennessees and stuff like that. Like she's gonna have to hit some threes if the coach is gonna play her. I'm loving what Sarah Buckets is doing. Like she's gonna be a problem come sophomore, junior year, maybe at the end of this year.
And Justine, like Sarah
I'm,
and Justine.
look, that's the difference. I feel like once Tennessee get Justine next year, and I mean I don't want to rely on the freshman, but we're gonna have to get some outside shooting, especially if Morrison's
Why can't
not
we?
having a good field goal shooter. What'd you say?
I said UConn did. Why can't we? I mean, they put all their heart and savior into you know. Let me stop being.
Petty.
Let me stop being petty towards the 11th ranked UConn Huskies.
Say it again.
11th ranked University of Connecticut Huskies.
I like the way that sounds. I ain't gonna lie.
I really do like how it sounds. The 11th ranked, or was it 12? I know it's not 7. That's all I know. It's not 7. It's not top. It's not giving top 10. That's all I know. Anybody else after 7? I don't know who. I don't know. I don't look down that low on the list no more, so I don't know who is after 7. So I'm just saying. Woo! Child, let me go ahead and get ready for all the smoke that's gonna come this way because I know it's coming. I know it's coming. But hey,
So with
at the end of the day, can't nobody beat my ass. If you feel like you could, if you feel like you can win my ass, come on. That's an open invitation.
we're the violence free. That's not what we're here for. We're here to promote positivity and
Hey,
women's
women's basketball, right? But I just got to put that in there. I just got to say that. But yeah,
But I don't know. I don't know who would want to try you. I'm just saying. I met you in person. I don't want to try you, but that's neither here nor there. So the league play is coming up. You got your eye on any one player or any player that we're not really talking about, but you like her game. You want.
I actually do. So thank you for asking me that. So the player I'm looking at, and I feel like she's always been like one of my favorites. I never really talked about her that much. Is Rakia Jackson. As of right now, Rakia is the only player in the SEC that's averaging 20 points a game. Like, yeah, Mississippi State really has not been playing big names, and they really haven't been playing those big teams like that. They did lose to Oklahoma and then to ranked Michigan, but Michigan beat Baylor. Michigan has showed that they are pretty good. That's a really good team. But even with that, Rakia is still going out and balling and doing her thing, and I feel like they possibly can trend up and be back in the tournament. But Rakia is that player I'm watching. Like, she has all of my attention right now.
All your attention. Is it because she beautiful and she got the bundles and all of that?
I
Or
mean, she is gorgeous. I mean, I love a gorgeous girl. She is gorgeous. I have a thing for beauty. It's not even that. I just love Rakia. Like, she's so pretty, but she has like this swag about her and this toughness about her game too. Like, she's that girl. Like, she's that girl.
she's it. I was hoping and praying and wishing she came to Tennessee, but
I
that's another story. For me, I would say I really got my eye on Shakira Austin. Like she playing her little, she's not really giving us what she is supposed to give. Like she averaging 14, 15 points a game. They barely just beat South Florida. They are undefeated. Ain't they undefeated, right?
They're not undefeated. Did you not see the game against Belmont?
Look, I forgot that Belmont game because Belmont was hitting them threes on that. Ooh, almost cause they. But look, I really am focused on Shakira Austin. She gonna have to do like a whole bunch in SEC play. Like, she got the talent. Like, she could face up. She could, drop step. She could be a top center in this league in the country. But really, right now, I ain't really seen that from her. So, I mean, in order for Ole Miss to really do any damage, even get into the tournament, I think we're going to need to see Shakira, average 20 and 12, 15, because
Y'all, those rest of the moves she has, like, we're gonna have to see her full package, especially when you have to play a South Carolina team that has how many bodies can Dawn throw at her? Like, you gonna have to deal with
bodies on bodies on
you're
bodies.
gonna have to deal with Boston, Ami here, Saxton, Cordoso. I mean, if she really blowing them out, she gonna put Fegan in. Like,
I just pray that, because they doing this, COVID is creeping back up in our life and ain't really went nowhere. I just hope they don't postpone the game because I was really looking forward to that game on Saturday because last time social media when Shakira posted that block that she had on Bree Bill, South Carolina fans wasn't feeling
they
that.
weren't feeling
So
that at all.
I love the back and forth. Sometimes they go a little far, but I love a good trash talking. Shakira be talking her talk. So I
Yeah.
just hope that we could get this game. I hope everybody plays to the best of their ability. I just want to see a good game.
I'm gonna say this because remember last year when at the SEC tournament she was like, "Oh, because I packed like 5 days worth of cute outfits," and I was just like, "We ain't gonna see them." You like, because I mean, oh, Mrs. Fans, I'm like, oh, y'all real cocky. Y'all really think, okay, we'll see. But I love a little trash. Like I said, one of my biggest, favorite players like that. I'm not saying she's talking trash, but she gonna let you know how she feel, and she gonna say it is Angel Reese. So I'm a fan of it. Okay, y'all. So we are now heading into my favorite part of the show. Last time I said I feel like me and Darren, were kind of tied up with who has won and who has lost this because his star bench cuts, they be a little tough.
Give my
I
credit.
feel like but I feel like last episode I had the slight edge over him. Now the thing about it is, with these star bench cuts, I didn't do them. These were actually sent to me by some of our fans. They were actually sent to me by Marcus Dion Jones and our favorite, our boy Mr. Credence Wood. Hey, Cree Cree. So if these are tough for you, they get all the credit because I didn't have nothing to do with these. Okay.
Okay.
So
I get a tough one because you not just playing.
okay. So the first one, this is Marcus's. Okay. You have to start bench cutting. I don't think this is gonna be tough. I don't think this is gonna be tough at all. But you have to start bench cut. These are actually centers, but very versatile fives. Okay.
Get to it.
Candace Parker, Jonquel Jones, and Asia Wilson. Who are you starting? Who are you benching? Who are you cutting?
I don't look. I wouldn't even consider two of them centers, but okay. I'm gonna start Candace the Queen Parker, of course. And then I'm gonna bench Jonquil Jones and then Asia Wilson. I love you. Thank you. And good night.
Okay, kind of figured that. I kind of figured that, but that was,
Was that your answer too?
with start bench cut. I was gonna start Candace. Well, I okay. So I'm gonna say this: the only reason I'm starting Candace over Jonquil is because Jonquil didn't show up in their series versus Connecticut and Chicago. Jonquil really was. Jonquil wasn't Jonquil. You know what I'm saying?
Like she played basketball nonstop. Baby was tired. Give her a break.
Yeah, but she wasn't Jonquil. You know what I'm saying?
No, I definitely get it.
She won John Queller, and so you know what happened. Candace they end up winning that, going to the finals. Candace got title number 3.
Three.
No, number 2.
I'm gonna say, tell me. You know what? This is the first time I felt bad for Connecticut. Usually I don't like them. They beat us a couple years, but I actually felt bad. Like this is like the third year they done did all of this in the regular season. Then come playoff time, here they go. They losing. They can't win. Like I kind of felt bad for them just a little bit. And then Alyssa Thomas came back, and I stopped liking them again. So.
I mean, it is what it is.
So
It is.
I got,
Look, when LA didn't make it, it was like Chicago. Like I need y'all to do. I need you to do what you can do. Okay, I need you to do what you can do.
why you have to mention LA? I said our team. I didn't say LA. Like I'm still mad because Derek Lamar Fisher traded away our first round pick. And
It could have been Alyssa Smith.
we could have had a top 4 pick, man. Like even if it was number 4, that would have been okay.
And I don't even think Alyssa would have dropped the 4, but still, like
Definitely not gonna be 4, but dang, we could. Okay, I ain't even gonna get on that. I got a good one for you. This is, I'm little, so I'm with the point guards this time.
that's the point.
So here
Okay.
we got Raven Johnson, and I know she's injured, but we're gonna say they freshman, they senior year in high school when they was all Americans. We got Raven Johnson, because don't even make that face when they got Raven Johnson, you was like, dang, Dawn got Raven Johnson too. Like don't even do that. Don't do that.
No, wait a minute. If you don't imitate me, you need to put a little bit more twang in your voice.
Look, when I try to do my little twang, do my little southern accent, you be talking stuff. So, baby, I ain't gonna even go there. So you got Raven Johnson, your favorite from Texas, Rory Harmon, and then Diamond Johnson.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Starting Rory. I'm starting Rory Harmon because baby girl is gonna get buckets, but she gonna also play some defense. She gonna play the heck out some defense. I'm starting Rory. Now, sorry, Raven. Diamond is gonna get benched. Raven, you getting cut because Diamond Johnson is balling. Now, why? I don't know. Baby girl was hurt. Why Westmore did not have her in overtime? I have no idea.
Like, can we get an explanation? Because
I don't know if she tweaked or pulled. I don't know what it was. But Raven, we'll see. I'll see you next season. But because as of right now,
I said
Diamond Johnson is ahead of senior year All American, high school McDonald's All American Raven. I'm just saying.
She had some
back either. Huh?
You got enough. I said she had time to get better, but I get you. You got another one for me?
I do have another one. This one is the one that was sent to me it was sent by Cree, little Credence Wood. Hey, Cree. So now I actually like this one for you because I feel like it's a good one. They're also 5s again, but they're kind of different in their own right. So you have Tennessee's own Tamari Key, Shakira Austin, and Elizabeth Kitley. Of that group, who are you starting, who are you benching, and who are you cutting?
Well, if Tamari Key gonna give me them 18 and bully the little girl like she was doing today, then I'm gonna definitely start Tamari Key. You could put 4 slow-footed girls around TK, and if they go to the hole, TK gonna block it. So I'm gonna start her. I love Shakira Austin. I'm gonna bench her because right now neither one is really playing up to their level of expertise like I think they should be playing. Maybe when SEC play come, they're gonna step it up. But yeah, I'm gonna bench Shakira and Kitley. I haven't seen too much from her, but that Tennessee game is just yeah. Kidley, thanks, but you didn't make the team.
I kind of agree. I would honestly say I might get some flack for this, but I would have started Shakira, bench TK, and cut Kitley.
No, and I was thinking that too. Like, I feel like both of them need to be pumped up before the game, though. So
I
it's like
do too.
after layup line, we'll see how it go. Like,
But if
awesome.
you're watching this, hey Tamari girl, I love you.
No, we love you.
Oh, we love you. Hey Tamari. You know,
I
she
was
was so
damn near, hey, look, she fourth in all time Tennessee in blocks.
it's just like when we were just like, Tamari, can we get a picture of you? And just how she put this on, she's like, of course y'all can get a picture. Y'all can take a picture with me. She put that down. And I was just like, oh my God, I remember I was like, I don't want a picture, but girl, I love you. And I remember I hugged her. Like, oh my God. She is just such a sweet, nice, and genuine person. And I love Tamari. I love her. If you're watching this, Tamari, I love you.
Yeah.
I love you. Thank you so much for being so nice and taking pictures with us and having a convo with us. And thank you for complimenting my nails.
And thank you
Those
for
nails
getting up today. I know it was only them little Chattanooga girls, but I see you getting that girl face, and I was like, that's the Tamari that I want to see every game. Like, don't let them push you around. Stay big. Keep them elbows up. Keep going straight up. We love you on this end. I can't wait to SEC play and you to flourish and be the All-American, at least Celeste Award winner that we know you can be. TK, keep doing your thug thizzle, girl. Keep doing your thug thizzle.
Period. Per. So rough. That was a pretty good Star Bench cut session. I enjoyed it. Did you?
You know, I like beating you anytime I could beat you, of course.
You did not beat me. Not tonight. You did not beat me. I won that. Thanks to Credence and Marcus, I won that one. Thank y'all. But y'all, if y'all have a Star Bench cut y'all want to see, y'all can either comment it below or feel free to DM them to us at on Instagram at Beauty and the Ref. But before we go, Ref got something he want to say.
I just want to congratulate my girl Candace Parker, CP3, and her beautiful wife Petra on their baby to be. Hopefully it'll be another Lady Vols, or maybe a volunteer. You know, congratulations CP3, you OG. Hope you guys have a healthy birth, healthy pregnancy, and can't wait to see you in the next summer.
Yay! Congrats, Candace and Petra, on baby number 2. Congratulations so much. Layla's about to be a big sister. I wouldn't know about that. I'm only child, so yeah. But anyway, so rough. As always, I really did enjoy coming on here with you tonight and filming tonight's episode and just coming on and talking about basketball. Y'all, if y'all tuned in, thank you so much for your viewership and your support. If you liked it, go ahead and like, click, and subscribe and share it to your friends. And before we go, what we always say, Ralph?
No excuses.
And beauty is an attitude. Good night, y'all. Being black is a blessing. Period.